Good morning, fam, and happy Friday to you. This is Dr. Tommy Pringle coming to you again with a Friday weekly recap. On Monday, we talked about how even though it may be tempting to be anxious as the virus infection rate increases and the market continues to become unsettled, we are reminded in this verse that we must pray to God earnestly, while also being thankful that we have the opportunity to make our requests known to God. On Tuesday, we talked about how sometimes we can get so caught up in the normalcy of the day to day routine that we get comfortable and complacent to a certain extent. And this has a tendency to send a signal of self dependency instead of God dependency. And on Wednesday, we talked about how those who remain sit and abide in God's shelter and find rest in knowing that the Almighty God will be standing before and overshadowing you to protect you from the enemy. So, as you are faced with attacks from the enemy or become scared or unsettled about the pandemic, dwell in the shelter of God and you will find rest and protection. And on Thursday, we talked about how the Lord is a fortress in that he is strong because he has all power. He is in a high place because of his home in the heavenlies. He is our protection and stronghold in times of attack. And because of all this, we can trust him. So while we may fall into one of the enemy's traps, the Lord will release and deliver us out of the trap of the enemy. Not only that, but that verse that we studied yesterday also says that the Lord will deliver us from the deadly pestilence. I pray that the Lord continues to keep you safe in these times and protected, and that you meditate on the messages that we talked about this week as the Lord continues to shape and mold you into the Christian that he called you to be. I love you with the love of the Lord. Be blessed this week.